Can you hear me now? How about now? How's it going there, chat room? Is that better? I can't believe I forgot to push the button for the audio.
That's okay.
Looks exciting? Oh my gosh. We've got 14 hours of live coding content for you from Build 2019. We're here in Seattle. It's another code party. And my first guest, no, I've got audio going out now. They can hear me now. Ah, yeah, there we go. Stelzy and those folks.
There we go.
See that? My first guest is Stefan Stefanov. How's it going, Stefan? Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Jeff.
Thanks
it's going
for joining.
great.
So you're here for Build 2019.
Yep.
What's going on with your friends at Progress? Why don't you give folks a quick introduction to who you are?
All right.
And we'll talk about a little bit of what's going on here at Build.
Okay. So my name is Stefan Stefanov. I'm a senior product manager dealing with the .NET and the JavaScript products that we do at Progress. And we are here with the whole team, 10, 15 people, I guess.
The whole team?
Yeah.
10, 15 people. You're just taking over Build.
We are.
Oh my gosh. So you guys, I know with a history of being at Telerik and some of the great things, some of the great products that Telerik works on, I know that Build is a special time. There's 2 or 3 special times a year when you hit the end of those Q release cycles.
Yep.
This is one of those times.
This is one of those times, yeah. And Build is the most exciting time for us. It's the biggest .NET conference, Microsoft conference, so we are always here to see, both to see our clients, our users, and to see all the new stuff that is coming out. We are working with all of the .NET technologies, so we gotta be here, and we're pretty excited, just like everybody else.
Very cool stuff. I love to hear excited vendors, excited partners coming in, ready to do cool things for developers. Now, I know that a week or so ago, we had Blazor was announced.
Yep.
As they're going to make this into a real product.
Yes.
It's not just an experiment anymore. They took that experimental label off of it, and I think I saw there was a little bit of an announcement from you guys.
Absolutely, there is one. Actually, while Microsoft was shipping Blazor as experimental, we were experimenting as well. We were working with our clients and with our users to see how they feel about it. Everybody is super excited. Thank you very much. Everybody is super excited about it. We in our company and our Blazor team is super excited as well.
Sure.
So shortly after Microsoft removed the experimental tag from Blazor, surprise, surprise, we have done that as well, and we have launched the first commercial Blazor product out there.
Fantastic. So Blazor tools, Blazor controls.
Blazor UI components that help you build the UI of your Blazor applications.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, right, Blazor is that new technology that Microsoft started with that will allow you to write code, C# code, that runs in the browser natively. Thanks so much to our new follower out there. Really appreciate you joining us here. So there's a lot that goes on in order to build and make that happen.
Yep.
Right, so as you guys were looking at that, the big question that comes in around Blazor stuff is this really JavaScript interop, or are you just repurposing Kendo UI, the JavaScript framework that Telerik and Progress are really known for, or did you go back and say, here's the rich C# controls and make that happen?
So as I mentioned, we were in experimental phase and working with our clients, so we are not repurposing any controls. We did everything completely native. We worked closely with the Microsoft Blazor team to do that, and we and our users are pretty happy with what we came up with in terms of performance. Everything seems to be pretty stunning right now. It's on.
Oh man, love hearing that. Right, I mean, performance in the user interface, that's why people jump into those SPA frameworks. They want Angular, they want Vue, they want React, so they can get fast responsiveness. And you're seeing that with C# in the browser.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's so encouraging to hear. Oh my gosh. Now, beyond the Blazor controls, there's got to be some more good stuff coming from Progress this week.
There is absolutely. Our release is actually just in about a week from now, so next Wednesday, where this major release that you said is coming out. The other interesting stuff that are coming up are related to .NET Core.
Okay.
We have been working with Microsoft since last year, and we have shipped .NET Core support for the WinForms and WPF suite. So all of the WinForms and WPF controls, we provide builds that are targeting .NET Core, and these can be incorporated in .NET Core applications. We're pretty excited about what Microsoft is going to announce with regards to WinForms and WPF. I have been born in the technology, in the WinForms world, so I'm super excited to see this new breath of life that's coming.
Yeah, reinvigorating the WinForms.
Yes, so much support. And we have been chatting with the Microsoft folks from these teams. They're super excited and they're super cool. So we're working on them. And the next thing that we gotta tackle over here is the design time support.
Yes.
So people can start playing with the drag and drop approach back in Visual Studio as they're used to.
So .NET Core 3, to make sure that folks out there that you're aware, right? We're on a preview 4, so you can start working with it. You get a nightly download you can work with. But the designers aren't there yet. Microsoft doesn't have it ready to go in Visual Studio yet, but it's coming.
It's coming. They're currently working on it. They're working hard. It's a very complex thing to work on, but it's certainly something that Microsoft can tackle.
Oh, yeah.
So we're collaborating in any way we can, and let's see what's come up.
I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Let me just take a look over at the chat room. Let's see if there's anybody over here to talk to. It sounds like Little Dan is looking for a little bit of help with some progress stuff. Little Dan, tell you what, drop me a line out on Twitter. Drop me a direct message, and I'll connect you with some folks from Progress, and let's see if we can get you a little bit of help there. Dee Dee's already reaching out. Fantastic. Skull Crusher for life. Good to see you. One of our friends that's usually here.
The regulars.
The regulars, absolutely. Hugo, Carrie Payette. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Native script controls as well on thick client on core is sweet. I agree, Carrie. Native script on core, yeah, that's pretty neat stuff. Ninja Bunny says down the street in Capitol Hill in a place waiting for a friend's birthday, but about to head downtown. Looking forward to see you, Ninja Bunny. We want to get you sitting right here with us. We've got a couple other folks from the team that'll be joining us here as well. Can Barney of the Rubble is asking, can they send a dono to get Ninja Bunny a pizza? It's for our own safety. She gets vicious without one. You know what? We've got plenty of food here at the Code Party. So when Ninja Bunny's here, come on down and join us. We're here at the Tap House in downtown Seattle. We've got lots of friends here joining us. There's billiard tables in the other room. There's open bar. We're going to have a great time here. So much food here, says Dee Dee. Oh my gosh. Make sure you stop in. Soon, right? So Windows Forms, Blazor, WPF. Now, have you guys seen? I know there was a thing for a while, and certainly in my time with Progress, with Telerik at the time, there was this real challenge around the Franken app, right? You had that Windows Forms app that you said, you know what? Let me bring in a couple of WPF controls. And you could kind of make that work together. Have you guys tried that? Are you seeing that work well?
I've tried that. I've seen people using it. Not sure that's the best approach to do it. No. You know, both of the platforms are super powerful and they're super mature. So there is hardly anything that one is missing from one or the other. And recently with the XAML Islands thing that Microsoft here released, you can even plug in Windows 10 controls, UWP controls, so all the maps or whatever other Windows 10 controls and APIs actually.
You can bring them all in
and still use them. You can start
very cool stuff.
Utilizing these modern features in your applications.
Yep. Hey, we just got a raid there from Codephobia. Welcome, Raiders. I appreciate you joining us. And how's it going there, Codephobia? My name is Jeff Fritz. I'm here with Stefan Stefanov. We're having a code party downtown Seattle. We're at the Tap House for Build 2019. It starts tomorrow, but we're having a good time tonight. It's so good to see you. Codephobia, what were you guys working on over there? Let us know in the chat room, and we'll check in with you in just a second. I agree with you. If you have XAML Islands, there's definitely then this ramp that you can go through to kind of merge and start using that to bring in UWP controls and ramp up, make all of those good modern things work, including the new Edge.
Including the new Edge, the maps.
Okay,
you can start utilizing all those fancy notifications that you see on Windows 10, so you can start calling them up. And to that regard, this new Fluent design, you can start incorporating it. So in order to meet those needs, we also had to provide Fluent design for our controls.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So whenever you're doing this mix and match thing, everything comes with just one and the same, and the UI is fluid.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what was I going to ask you about that? Oh my gosh. Oh, so with the new Edge, the new Chromium-based Edge, right? So we're talking, of course, about the new Microsoft Edge browser. It's running with the Chromium base. Have you run into any issues with any of your web content, web controls running with that?
So far, we haven't. It's still too early to talk about it.
There
should be more extensive work on that, both from Microsoft side and from everybody else. But it's super exciting to see Microsoft collaborating and start utilizing that. That's a super powerful engine. So
knowing that it's Chrome under the covers makes me feel like you can do it. And we already know how to do Chrome. We just have to. Yeah, the new Edge. Hey, Frank, good to see you. I think there's definitely something there that that we should be able to leverage as developers. It's just going to be the JavaScript bits that we need to worry about, right?
I guess so. As I said, it's too early to talk about it. We have to see how this shapes out.
Sure.
In theory, everything should be fine, and I have no doubt that it's going to be awesome once it's done.
Yeah. Tell you what, Dee Dee, can we go to a first raffle? Get one of the bigger ones. Can we do that? An Xbox One we're going to give away an Xbox One here. Anybody in the room who wants to join the raffle, we're going to give away an Xbox One live right now here on Twitch. Dial it up on your phone. You know how to do this. You know how to use the Twitch. You get on your phone, log in. I'm going to call for the chat room here. Yeah, there's another follower who's following us now. Thanks so much for joining us. And let me clear out the chat room. We're going to kick off a random giveaway. We're not... There we go. We're not going to ask a trivia question this time. All you have to do is drop a comment into the chat room. Anything you want. Drop an emote, some text, something that's family friendly, because we do have, of course, the validation being turned on, the moderation turned on. Let us know. Say something down there, and your name will appear right down here inside the tools. And we're going to give away an Xbox One randomly to someone. Thanks so much for that kind cheer, Animated Slinky. Any comments? Yes, any comments, including a cheer, of course. Write your name in there.
There we go.
There we go, Brave Cobra with a couple of emotes. Dee Dee's trivia questions are great, but we have so much content coming this week, we're just going to randomly give stuff to folks live here on Twitch. So we'll give folks a minute or two there to jump in. And I'm already seeing, let's see, we got about 20 folks in for the raffle. Come on now. There's some of you out there that haven't joined in yet. And then from Frank.
Lately you have been giving so much swag that probably most of these folks already have an Xbox One from you.
They've already got an Xbox. Dee Dee's in the chat room. I should take Dee Dee out of the chat room. Yeah, we'll kick you out of the chat room. Goodbye. No Dee Dee. Yeah, you're going to buy yourself an Xbox? That's probably a bad idea. She's going to get the original Xbox. Hugo, we're going to send Dee Dee the original one, the big one with the big X on it. You do have one of those? Very, very cool. So, yeah, we have been giving out a lot of swag. Now, you guys have cool T-shirts you give out at every event. Is this the T-shirt for Build?
That's the most recent one.
So it's hiding behind the... Let me
the
see
laptop.
if we can... There you go. Now you can see a little bit. All the hex stickers.
All the hex. You can see all the Devops WinForm stuff over here. All the Microsoft technology that starts with ASP.NET. I've heard you had something to do with ASP.NET
I may have had a thing or two to do with it. So it was a lot of fun back in the day when I was working on that. I had so much fun.
At that point, are you excited about Blazor?
Oh my gosh, I'm thrilled with Blazor. I really like server-side Blazor. The idea that I can build an application, have it run on the server, but it automatically establishes that two-way connection using SignalR.
Yep.
And I don't have to think about making it feel live. I just continue coding like I do because I prefer to be a server-side developer. I'm absolutely thrilled with that. Let's see. Yeah, the stream is live, of course. Are those Blazor components material design compatible, asks Brave Cobra.
Yes, they are.
Oh, okay,
Yep,
okay.
Material, Bootstrap, and a few more.
A few more themes CSS frameworks?
Yep,
Nice.
they're already available.
All right. The Progress Thanos shirt at Star Trek was so fun, says Carrie.
All right.
Was there? There was a Progress Thanos t-shirt? Yeah, the gauntlet? Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to have to check that out. Okay. I think we're about ready to hit this raffle. What do you say we give away an Xbox? All right, I think we're going to do it. Here we go. Randomly, we're going to give one away right now. Round and round it goes.
Can you give me a second just to participate?
No! You're done! You're out! Nothing for you. I did miss the t-shirt. Drum roll, who's it gonna be?
Here we go.
There went Instafluff. Oh my gosh! Carrie! Congratulations, you just won an Xbox One.
There we go.
Yeah! Congratulations. You just won an Xbox One, courtesy of our friends at Progress Software and Mobilize.net. Very cool. Yeah, big congratulations from Cyralash out there. Of course. Oh my gosh. So much great stuff going on here. I think we got some more guests lined up here. Thanks so much for joining us, Stefan. This was great. And don't forget to take the headset off.
Sure, I will.
All right, and I think we've got another guest coming here. My gosh, I feel like I haven't talked to this guy in 2 days. I know you. How's it going there? Mr. Jeffrey Palermo. Let's get you dialed in there.
We have a true Jeffrey here.
It's all Jeff all the time here. Jeff and Jeff, except I'm Fritz and this is Jeffrey. Good to see you. So we just talked the other day.
But they don't know that yet.
But they don't know that. You don't know that yet. Why don't you give folks a quick intro, who you are, what you do. Tell them the spiel about Clear Measure.
Sure.
You're on. You're over here on 4.
Awesome. Okay. So I'm Jeffrey Palermo. I'm the chief architect of Clear Measure. We're a Microsoft Cloud and .NET, all-around .NET platform software engineering firm, and our vision is to help our clients become world-class and elevate them and implement a professional DevOps environment to go faster and increase quality.
So your guys at Clear Measure, your folks at Clear Measure, they come in and they augment IT teams, make that DevOps process better for their organizations.
Yes, and the specific thing is we don't compete. We're not an outsourcer. Our clients have internal teams and they want to make them better.
Yeah.
And so we enable them. The internal teams are our best friend. And
sure.
Whether it's figuring out how to modernize a system or jumpstart a difficult project or automate a build and deployment or move to Azure, any problem that they're kind of stuck on, we just help accelerate that.
So and I know you specialize in DevOps. My gosh, I feel like that's like the magic. When we listen to our friend Donovan Brown, that feels like that's a key thing to get folks moving in the right direction easily. But it's not just, hey, build my application every time there's a check-in. There's more that goes into DevOps besides that continuous integration initial bit, right?
Oh yeah, tons. Everybody wants to make a change and then get it down the set of environments as fast as possible to production, but we don't want to promote bugs to production just in a faster manner.
Oh my gosh, no.
So that imagery of a pipeline, if you think of the pipeline imagery and water flowing, we want to have as many filters as possible to catch problems so that what gets to production, what gets to the customer, is that pure, tasty water.
Okay, yeah. So you're not just going to directly release, you're going to have a different sets of tests and approval gates almost.
Yeah, and they're automated. They're not approval gates from a human, but they're finding up problems. And if there's a problem with a particular numbered release candidate, sorry, that release candidate will never make it to production because there's a problem with it. We need to fix it.
So you're going to blog, send notification to folks.
Yeah, we're going to fail. We're going to fail the build, fail the deployment. For this conference, literally, I think a week and a half ago, I finished my latest book. It's called .NET DevOps for Azure.
.NET DevOps for Azure. Do you have a link?
Yes. It's a bit.ly link, so bit.ly / .NET DevOps book.
/ .NET DevOps book.
And so that is a hot off the presses link that'll take you right to the book manufacturer.
There you go.
It's about an 8 to 10 week process of proofing and distribution to get it up on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and all that. But this link takes you right to the book printer, or if you want to, you can get the book today and they'll actually print it on demand and mail it, ship it to you.
Oh, yeah.
So 8 to 10 weeks it'll be on Amazon.
Sure.
But hot off the presses. So we're calling it, we printed about 400 copies for the conference. We labeled it Preview Edition because in the proofing there's always, some issue they find, typo, whatnot.
So if folks are here at Build, they can get a copy.
Yeah, just come find me. I'll give you a free copy.
Fantastic. You're going to be lugging 400 copies of a book around?
I have them. I have them in a car.
Okay.
So I do have them.
Going to find their way into things.
If people are...
I put an extra O in there. Thank you, Barney, for correcting that link. Yeah, I put an extra O in book. I slipped.
bit.ly / .NET DevOps book.
Yeah, I put 3 O's by accident.
So what we find is that so many people who think of DevOps think, okay, I need to automate my build, and I need to automate my deployment.
Sure.
And that's all great. There's 3, quote, ways of DevOps. And
please,
if people are researching DevOps, then one of the first books they should read is The Phoenix Project.
The Phoenix Project, okay.
It's actually a fable. It's actually a fictional book, but it's about a nonfiction paradigm in the software industry. And so the second book is called the Devops Handbook, and the Phoenix project starts to lay out principles of DevOps, just like the Agile Manifesto has 4 values and 12 principles.
Yes.
There are 3, quote, ways of DevOps, and you think about the 3 guiding values. The first one is flow, and that comes, there's so much prior art that it builds on. Lean manufacturing, all of extreme programming. Flow is a constant flow of an idea into design, into changes of code, into verification, and finally the users are using
and finally deployment.
Okay. And so when people think of DevOps, they naturally think of flow. Automate my build, automate my deployment.
Continuous integration, continuous testing, continuous deployment.
Right. Get things flowing. The second way of DevOps is feedback. And without feedback, then you're just flowing a whole bunch of defects right onto production.
Oh my gosh. And
I love it when a plan comes together.
I love it when a plan comes together, indeed.
So feedback, you have static code analysis that would fail the build, stop a problem. 3 levels of automated testing, which would find a problem, stop the flow if you're pushing a defect down. You have unit testing, component level integration testing, and then full system acceptance testing. And then inspections is another piece of feedback that's really well implemented with pull requests. And we have research to show that static code analysis, testing, and inspections, when put together, will reliably help a team reach the high 99 percentile of defect removal.
Okay.
So that's all a part of feedback. And then your progression of environments. So a lot of people are using...
Yeah, right. So this is where you have it, that stage or testing environment. Right now, I only ever went with 3 different environments when I was coding on a regular basis. I had my development integration environment where everybody from the development team would put our stuff together and we could see, here's how everything worked together. A test environment that we handed off to QA and they could go look at. And then we had production, right? Is 3 normal for environments, or should you have, I've heard some folks say 4 or 5 or even more.
Good question. So with the second way of DevOps, when you're thinking about feedback, there are 3 types of environments, and you need a minimum of 1 of each. So everybody knows production, and everybody knows of the type that is a manual test environment or a manual verification environment. Now, UAT, staging, QA, those are all instances of a manual verification environment.
UAT, user acceptance testing.
User acceptance testing. Yep. And also, dev would be an instance of the manual verification environment just for the team. It's just, hey,
I merged my code. Did I break what you wrote?
Right. So there's the third type of environment, which DevOps kind of illuminates the need for. In the book, we call it the TDD environment.
TDD environment.
Looking back to test-driven development.
Sure.
And that is the automated verification environment, the no humans allowed environment. And so when you want automated verification, okay, we have a good build, great, but will the build deploy? And will the build, once deployed, start up and actually function well in a basic way?
Yes.
We want to automate the answers to those questions. We don't want to put it right onto a manual verification environment so the first human that comes along happens to get a Ronald McDonald screen and it breaks.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we got our friend Atlee Hunter here taking a picture. How's it going?
There we go.
We're live here on Twitch. You're about to step in front of my camera here,
The man
buddy.
of 1,500 apps.
Oh, I tell you, Canadians. No, kidding.
Hey, this Canadian's built more apps than anybody on the planet.
Absolutely. There's somebody who's doing a bit of testing right there.
Right.
So, you're also hosting the podcast. You've got a podcast going out. What's
and
the
next
URL for
Monday, there's someone named Jeff who's going to be the guest there.
Palermo. Jeff Palermo.
And Jeff Fritz.
That's right. Where can they find the podcast?
Sure. Go to azuredevops.show. You can also go to
Let's
Twitter.
See if I can get that.
Twitter handle is Azure DevOps Show.
AzureDevOps.show. There we go.
SHOW.
Fantastic.
Or you can just search for Azure DevOps Podcast on any of the directories.
Any of the directories out there. What do you say, Didi? What do you say we give away a T-shirt here while we finish up our conversation? All right. So I'm going to get our giveaway system set up here real quick. Just drop a comment there in the chat room, and you could win a .NET T-shirt. We'll do the same raffle system. Thanks so much. And Carrie's saying Canadians rock. We'll get to the Canadians here in just a second.
They do.
So what are you looking forward to this week here at Build?
Okay, so
Besides giving out 400 books from...
right, yeah. Anybody that finds me, or heck, honestly, anybody that hears me on this show,
Yeah.
just find me on Twitter or my email, which is pretty easy to find. Just digitally contact me. I'll give you a free ebook copy. Happy to do that.
Fantastic. You heard him, chat room. Drop Jeff Palermo a line on Twitter, and you'll get a free copy of the book. Awesome.
So, there are a lot of things that I hope will be announced here at Build.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I'm tracking really intently is Blazor.
Yes.
And I'm looking to see the progress that the team has made on the Blazor technology, which promises for the people whose teams are made up of C# developers. And I'm thinking, okay, to do a rich, stateful application delivered over the web, do I really have to do 50% of my application code in JavaScript or TypeScript?
No.
Well, Blazor says, no, why don't we do the whole application in C#, including the amount that runs in the web browser? And so that, I think, is the most exciting, because I think that's going to be just a tectonic shift in the whole industry once that is released, how we can do rich, stateful, browser-based applications.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We can just give somebody a URL, but yet in Visual Studio, maybe some of the formatting is HTML and CSS, but all of our logic is C#. All of our business objects and entities and handlers and everything is C#.
It's .NET standard. I can
Yes.
reuse it.
Yes.
So good. All right, I think we're ready to kick off this giveaway. I'm going to bump Dee Dee from the list there because she keeps popping back in the list. And let's kick it off. Here we go. We'll send that around. Wow, those closed captions are nowhere near correct. Don't turn on closed captions, okay? My God, we're looking at them over here, and I don't know where they came from at all.
NFL, AOL, Saturday Night Live.
Okay, it's a little confused. Round and round it goes. Who's going to win this time? Codephobia! Congratulations, you just won a .NET t-shirt, courtesy of our friends at Mobilize.net and Progress Software. Very cool, and Dee Dee will reach out to you and we'll coordinate getting that over to you. Well, thanks so much for joining us. This is great. And folks can hear the podcast on Monday and then get the book by reaching out to you.
Yep.
Congratulations on the book. In my time writing a book, it was so difficult. It took so long to write. More power to you because, well, you got done in what, 6 months? It feels like you were talking about this in the fall.
I did. This is my fourth book, so I've got.
Okay,
I kind of have known.
You've gone beyond.
Yes, the first book took a year and a half.
Yes, mine did also. Oh my gosh! And
I was chasing betas though.
I was chasing ASP.NET Core.
Yeah.
So thanks so much for joining us, Jeff.
Oh,
this was
you're
great,
welcome.
and I'll see you throughout the rest of the week here at
Yes,
Build.
sir. Absolutely.
Cool. Alrighty. And go ahead, take the headset off, and we'll get ready to bring in our next guest. I think, those of you who watch Twitch, I think we know who this is. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Goes underneath and comes up. Yep, you're good. Is it on?
I don't think I did it. I can code, but I can't figure out one of these things.
You got it? I think you're on.
Hello.
There we go. Oh my gosh, it's Instafluff. How's it going?
Good.
It's so good to see you.
So good to meet you finally. Oh my.
Finally, we got two of the live coders in person here. Welcome to Microsoft Build.
Thank you.
Is this the first time you've been at a Microsoft event or at one of the parties around the event?
Oh, it's not my first time, but it's been a long time.
Okay.
A really long time, yeah.
So if you haven't caught Instafluff's channel, make sure you check out. I don't have my shout out command ready, but check out Instafluff here on Twitch. He's another member of the Live Coders team. You can click the Live Coders link just below us here, and you'll see all kinds of information about the great folks on the team, including Instafluff. Now, you were working on a game this past weekend.
Oh yeah.
What was the deal with the game challenge there? You were explaining this to me a little bit earlier.
So every 6 months, an event happens called the Ludum Dare Game Jam, and what happens is within 72 hours, everyone has to build a game from a theme that's announced at the beginning of it. And so this theme was, I have to remember. It was that you had to use your life as currency. And so,
Life as currency.
Yep.
I think when I hear that, I think of like warlocks in World of Warcraft, right? Where you had to use your life power, your hit points to charge up. Oh my gosh!
All sorts of different ideas. Like people were making their characters into like dollar bills and other
wow!
Like gold bags, and other people were actually making it. Like our game was about spending life to upgrade your actual character. And so we made a game called Rainbow Rampage, and it's a Twitch overlay game that anybody can use.
Oh wow! Okay.
And so, but our idea was we went into it wanting to create a game about this one little character. It's like a little teacup dog.
Yeah, I know. I'm dialing it up.
Oh,
we're good.
There we go. But we wanted to make a game about this little round teacup doll, and she kind of has this persona now that we've created on stream. Where she's very fierce and adventurous, but she's like very tiny. And so in this game, she was driving around in a tricycle, shooting rainbow skittles to try and bring back Halloween, because in the near future, Halloween has been banned.
Halloween's been banned.
Yep.
Okay. that feels almost that dystopian type of future.
Exactly. It was like a cyberpunk style game.
Okay. And it's all in the Twitch overlay.
Yep.
So can people play this on your stream?
Oh yeah, on their stream as well.
Okay.
And so anybody can add it, and even if you guys don't stream, you can still try it just by going to your own Twitch channel, and then you open the link on a web browser.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's very cool. Very cool. Yep. So the shout out isn't working. Yep. We tuned the mic there a little bit. Very cool stuff. And I see Carrie's there in the chat room still. Hugo's here. A bunch of our friends from the Live Coders team. Yeah, and a couple more of them are going to stop by a little bit later.
Yeah, this is an incredible event.
So many people here.
Oh, I can do this.
Bend it in a little
bit. There we go.
Is that better?
I think this is better. Is it?
Aha. There we go.
There we go.
Awesome. She may be tiny, but she may be fierce. Oh my God!
Exactly.
Yeah. No, you wrote the game. Did you write that with just web technologies, or did you use C#? Did you use .NET stuff?
No, I used to use a lot of .NET actually, and I still do. But for most of our overlay games, we actually use JavaScript.
Okay.
And so
is there a preferred framework, or you've actually built a couple of your own libraries, haven't you?
Yeah, we made a game engine, a web and Twitch integrated game engine called Pink Fluffy Unicorn.
Pink Fluffy Unicorn, okay.
And it's based on that song. It goes like, Pink Fluffy Unicorn dancing on rainbows.
Okay.
And so that's what everybody wanted to name it. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. That'll be the main character and everything.
Okay.
And so that's kind of been the driving theme for everything.
I'm keeping an eye on things here. Looks like I'm getting some red here. We're dropping some frames. Are we dropping frames?
It seems okay over there.
It looks okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why I'm getting a red over here for my kilobits.
Weird.
Are we still good? Now we're distorting. Let's pull it back.
Wow. Thanks for tuning in, by the way. Everyone.
Yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. My gosh.
You guys get a sneak peek into everything that's happening before build. This is like an exclusive event that otherwise.
Oh my gosh! And there's a whole other room of folks next door. That are going on.
I heard that there's like a billiards table and everything.
Oh yeah, billiard tables. Lots of great stuff. Standard day one tech. No, I think we got this cleaned up a little bit now. Tell people to stop watching the stream on their phones and watch it live.
Watch live.
Come on down and watch it live. Absolutely. Sound is better now. There we go.
Oh, that's terrific.
And Frank wishes he was here. Look who it is. Yes, Ninja Bunny. Instafluff.
Hey, Ninja. Hi, Bunny.
My gosh, how many? Yeah. There's a bunch of Seattle folks that are going to stop by.
Oh, yeah. And I also met Clark I.O.
Clark I.O. is here?
He's
there
there.
he is. He's over in the corner. Yep.
So, yeah, there's a bunch of folks.
So, what do you say we give away another T-shirt?
Yeah, sounds great.
All right, so I'm gonna jump over to here. I'm gonna clear out. Got to give away all kinds of cool stuff while we're here. So drop another comment in the chat room. I don't care what it is, words, emotes, cheers, doesn't matter, and we'll enter you into the giveaway for another T-shirt. This one, no, it's not a T-Pup T-shirt. It's another .NET T-shirt we're going to be giving away thanks to our friends from Progress and Mobilize.net.
And the t-shirt looks great, by the way.
Yeah,
I love the design with the hexagon and everything.
Oh my gosh, there's those t-shirts. There's another one with the .NET bot. We're going to give it away. Is this now a live coders meetup? There's a bunch of us that happen to be in town because it's a major conference. Yeah, Ed Charbeneau is here, also from the team.
You guys will have to join next time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Happens every year, right?
Yeah. Yep. We're and we're gonna have a big meetup, of course, at TwitchCon. That'll be really cool. .NET bot with the Doc Brown shades? No, not with the Doc Brown shades. I tell you.
Doc Brown shades.
So one of the emotes that I had in my channel, Carrie put together, and it was the .NET bot, and it had the really thick Doc Brown shades from
Back to the Future.
Yeah. Oh, it was great.
I love those.
So, all right, I think we're about ready. We actually, Ninja Bunny, we have some ideas. We have some ideas around team shirts. Wait till you hear, and I'll tell you more when you get here. All right? Let's kick off. Let's give away a T-shirt.
All right, let's do it.
Just making sure. There we go. One more T-shirt to give away. I love this giveaway tool. It's so cool.
It's the animations.
You still have the Doc Brown Shades bot stickers. Very cool. Round and round it goes. I don't have... our friend Cool Tony from the creative streams has her dog that she holds up and dances above the video as this goes by.
That's so awesome.
And we're going to give one to... Oh, Brave Coverage of Julius!
Julius, congratulations!
You just won a T-shirt thanks to our friends at Progress Software and Mobilize.net.
Super fashionable.
Oh my gosh.
Just in time for summer.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just in time, assuming you're in the Northern Hemisphere. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere, put it over a sweatshirt.
Oh yeah.
So congratulations. Oh my gosh. Well, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Good to see you.
Thank you for
having me. I look forward to seeing you around the rest of the week.
Yeah, sounds great.
Very cool. And he's off. There goes Instafluff. Thanks so much to Instafluff for joining us. And we've got a bunch more folks here. I see Brian Clark over there. Let's see if we can get him to sneak in. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Look who's here. Yes, put on that headset.
Wait, somebody else's ear was in this.
No, it doesn't go in your ear, it goes around your ear. It's fine. Yeah, get it right up close to your mouth. Get it on there. Yeah, you're in good shape. Yeah.
Mic check 1, 2.
Oh yeah, I think we're good. Oh my gosh, it's great to see you.
It's always great to see you, sir.
Oh, I feel like we end up seeing each other at just these bigger events. With the smaller things, we don't end up getting together. Why don't you give folks a quick introduction? You know who Clark.io is.
No.
It's Brian Clark, another one of our live coders.
What's up, everybody? Good to see you all.
You can't change the color of the lights this time.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm disappointed. We need to work on this.
We need to work on that, so we have a travel light changing rig.
I mean, look at this setup. I'm loving it, man. I need some tips actually from you.
Some tips?
I'm nervous. I'm nervous about doing my own.
Nervous?
You keep using that word.
You keep saying that word.
I don't think it means what you think it means.
I don't think it means what you think it means.
No?
Come on, this is easy. Right? I've got microphones. I've got only 2 stream decks.
Only 2. I
I'm
thought there was going to
cutting
be
back.
at least like 5.
You should, with the amount of gear that I'm carrying around all week, I literally have a studio in my backpack I'm carrying around here at Build.
It's impressive.
It's not impressive. It's obsessive.
All right, you could
Oh
think,
my
you
gosh.
could go that way with it.
And I see the light bulb emotes coming up from Codephobia here in the chat room.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
Very
all for
cool
that.
stuff. Now they don't know you. Little Dan doesn't know who you are. Sorry.
Little Den, I've seen Little Den. I know you, Little Den. You don't need to know me, but I know you, Little Den.
It's 2019. We can put a man on the moon, but we can't turn on cop mode. I know. We need cop mode. We need to figure out how to do cop mode on the road.
It's true. I'm down for that. I'm really down to figure something out like that. To make it more versatile and
the portable rig for
portable rig. Yeah.
D-
I
just-
don't know how we would set it up. I mean, you got plenty of space here for a light bulb right here.
Sure, we can put a lamp over there.
Yeah.
So we've got a Canon camera out here on a tripod in front of us. It's. Have you done much streaming on the road?
No, this is gonna be my first time tomorrow.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah,
so you've tested
that's
out.
why I'm like, oh no. So what tips can you give me to prepare me for tomorrow?
So do you have one laptop? Do you have 2?
One, and they said they'll have a monitor for me.
Okay. Right, so the one thing that I almost completely forgot as we got set up here was I need to see chat room. I need the confidence monitor in front of us so we can see what we look like.
Right.
But we needed the chat room somewhere.
Yeah.
So I've seen some folks, our friend Chef Brent will look at his phone. He actually has a wrist strap, and he'll look at his phone on his wrist when he's doing IRL streaming.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he's got the camera out and he's walking around town or whatever, and he has his phone right there.
Yeah.
So
Does he have like the whole backpack rig?
He does.
Too?
Yes.
Have you looked into one of those?
I started looking into it, and the big problem that Brent was telling me is you need to have multiple wireless connections.
Oh, wow.
Because as you transfer from one area to the next, you want to have a good connection.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, man.
Interesting.
It's rough. An IRL stream at Build says Stelzy. That would be really cool.
The only time I've done remote streaming was from the Twitch app on my phone.
Okay.
And it's been, hit or miss.
Sure.
But I've not done like the try to pull off the full setup kind of thing like you got going on here. So, we'll see how it goes.
Did you bring a stream deck?
I brought my stream deck.
Fantastic.
I brought an extra camera. I brought microphones, but I don't know how it's going to work because it's going to be on the same stage that you're planning on streaming on too.
On the floor?
On the floor.
Okay.
The VS Code one, or the Code, the Dev Tools kind of.
Okay, so the trick with being on the floor and why I have these microphones is I'm sure you can hear the folks on the chat. You can hear all the loud noise that's around us when you're in the venue, right? There's of course lots of loud noise at a conference.
Yep.
So you need to be able to focus and get the microphone to pick up just you.
Right.
So our friend Richard Campbell loaned me these microphones for this. I have lapel mics for throughout the week as well, and it's hard when you have just the microphone that's on your laptop or on the camera.
Yeah.
To be able to concentrate and focus and get just your speakers.
Right.
So that's the only thing that I was worried about. Lights, we can make lights happen. Camera, we can do a webcam, we can do different things, but sound is hard.
Yeah. So right now I'm relying on like the built-in mic,
okay,
or maybe the webcam. I did bring a little like cheapo wireless lapel mic.
There you go.
The thing is, I need an extra USB port to pull that off, I think.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm going to ask the people on site. We'll figure out something. And worst case scenario, I'll just deal with built-in. Okay.
So I'm using a Surface Book 2 here. That's right. This machine. This is running OBS here for us.
Liking that.
And I have the docking station on it, so I can bring in 4 more USBs.
Ooh.
So that's how I've got my mouse, my 2 stream decks, the audio interface. And then the camera is coming in off of a Magewell connector over here. So I've actually got 6
one of those
USBs.
Too.
The Magewell I've been told is amazing.
Yeah, I like it. That's what I use at home.
Okay.
So I have Canon XC15 at home that I have set up, but
you have a great camera at home. You really do.
You. Appreciate that. So I use that.
I'm cheap and have a Razer Kiyo. $150 on a webcam, and I'm.
Let's talk about this actually. Like,
Go ahead.
A lot of people want to get into streaming.
Sure.
Whether it's programming or gaming
like a build CodeParty.
Something just happened.
I missed it. Something
100
just.
bits from C
100 bit cheers. Ain't no party like a build CodeParty. That's right, Carrie. Thanks so much for that cheer.
Excellent. So a lot of times we'll get into the topic of discussion of starting out streaming. And a lot of times I like to refer back to my first stream. Like all that matters is that you have, I think at least having a camera of yourself, but maybe you're shy, maybe you don't want to do that. But I think it's helpful to make a personal connection with people.
Yes.
Right? So they get to know who you are. And then share your screen. And then all this other stuff, like what's going on here, you iterate on, just like with our code, right?
Yeah.
You write your code, you get it working, get the stream working, and then you iterate on it, you improve.
Don't invest in high-end audio gear, camera gear. Start with just that little webcam on your laptop, or the little one that you're using to make those Skype calls.
For sure.
That's bolted onto your, not bolted, but attached to the top of your laptop.
Mine's duct tape.
Duct tape?
Yeah.
No, well done.
Thank you.
Well done. Because
60% of the time.
60% of the time it works every time. It does.
That's about right.
But I mean, you can get that Logitech HD 920. It's like $50.
Yeah.
Anybody can pick that up real easy. And you're right, the microphone on the laptop is pretty good. The microphone on that camera is but it's easy to get a cheap microphone for less than $50 and be up and running. You're right.
And you start there, you get your feet wet, figuring out whether you really like it or not, if you want it, and then you're like, okay, you know what? I know I'm going to stick with this. Let me invest in, over time, building up the production value of the stream.
Absolutely. Then go get a Stream Deck.
Yes.
Start with one.
Do you think there's a limit to the Stream Deck? Do you think there's a limit? So let me ask you.
Go ahead. I know where you're going
with
here.
With the 2, I think the part of the problem is you want the easy access to press the buttons right away. And
Absolutely.
I love the folder feature where you can dig deep into stuff.
So I do have folders set up. I have a folder here of all my insults. I'll click into another folder, and there's plenty more folders. I'll click into other folders, but I can't only see one folder at a time.
Right. So that's why you're like, I need more Stream Deck.
Exactly. I only brought 3 Stream Decks with me, and I'm only using 2.
Wait a minute. You brought 3?
I brought 3.
You're only using 2.
Well, I thought the third one right now was a little much.
You think so, Stream?
Elgato,
The third
we
one?
should talk.
You probably
I have a problem.
And you need more cowbell.
I need more. Oh wow! I need a cowbell. I need a cowbell sound effect now.
Oh my goodness.
That would be great.
So speaking of sound effects,
Yes,
do you? I know you like to manually trigger the sound effects
I do.
yourself.
Oh, and I know you've got automatic running.
Would you ever be interested in letting the chat control the sound effects on you, or is
So-
it too distracting? You know, it's not your thing.
I do have a couple of them that I let them use. There's one. It's the
must
Frau from Austin Powers.
Okay, got it.
Need to shout out to Scott.
Yeah.
And there's another one that I let them use that gets my attention, and it's the fairy from Legend of Zelda saying, "Hey,"
Yeah. I do
because
like that one.
I want those types of things. I want them to get my attention. There's other things. There's definitely been a suggestion that they need to be able to do the and then.
Yes. I think that would be key. It's
Yeah.
so integral to the whole stream that you put on, I think.
Absolutely.
You got the emote and everything.
Yeah, Junie Von Esch, thanks so much for that cheer. 100 bits, and we'll make a donation to veterans who code this quarter. The end thens are big. Here they come. There's you go with the end ends. Absolutely.
Let's get a bunch of them in chat. We need a pyramid of end ends.
A pyramid of end ends. Can they make it?
Coordinate it together, chat. You can do this.
All the end ends. Well, Busterford brought in Gritty.
Oh no.
Come on now. Let's see some end ends. I'm dropping some frames here. We're having a little bit of a network issue.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if it'll come through. I'm not sure why it's picking up so many.
Yeah.
Why it's shipping so much here.
Check that out. Well,
I told it to limit to 3,500, but for some reason we're going up to 4,000 kilobits.
yep. I was doing some test streams earlier.
Yeah.
I've noticed the same thing.
100
It doesn't
bonus 10
quite-
C# and then.
It doesn't limit.
It doesn't quite respect your limitations.
No. Look at all the end ends from Carrie. They're just
OBS
going
is
to
like,
fill
you
it
can't
up.
hold me back. You can't hold me back. Nice try, Jeff.
No. But there is no limit here. Oh my gosh.
So what else are you going to be talking about? I imagine maybe you already mentioned this, but I missed it.
So
What else are
throughout
you
the
gonna be
week,
talking about throughout
gosh.
the week? Yeah, what do you got going on, man?
So I have a visit to the LiveShare booth tomorrow. We're actually going to build with the folks from LiveShare and IntelliCode. We're going to build a plugin for the Stream Deck that will allow you to see your GitHub project and show you the number of open issues.
Yeah.
Push the button and it'll go right to the project's issue page.
That's fantastic.
Simple, easy, something that if I've got a bunch of projects, it's now a little dashboard on the Stream Deck.
Yeah. Which means you need another Stream Deck.
Damn it, we do. We need more Stream Decks.
Need more Stream Decks. What else?
Carrie's just loading up the end ends there. So we're going to talk about IntelliCode. We'll talk about LiveShare there. We've got interviews with all kinds of folks throughout the week and Tuesday morning.
Okay.
If you watch Windows Weekly, Mary Jo Foley's going to join us for a half an hour, and we're going to talk about enterprise technologies that some of the beginner programmers need to keep an eye on that are coming out of build that she's monitoring and watching grow so that you know where to jump in, what to watch, and where to focus your learning.
Excellent. So that's great. I mean, I don't want to figure that out.
Right.
Let somebody else tell me.
Let somebody else, somebody whose job literally it is to watch and promote and talk about those things, let us know. So I'm excited for that one. We've got a couple other interview folks that are come through, and then Wednesday morning, we're going to have breakfast at Build. We're going to have a bunch of folks join us. It's going to be at my normal time, 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. We're going to talk about what did we learn this week at Build, and what are the cool things we're going to go home and do when we get back to the office and we can actually implement some of these things.
I'm not
excited.
a morning person, but I might have to make.
Oh, come on now!
I might have to make an exception for that.
Come on now! All the sun in Florida. That's perfect time to be awake and see the sunrise.
I mean, I'll be here
over the beach.
I'm
I
still
know.
catching up on sleep, man.
Are you?
Yeah, I had a very early flight today.
How early was yours?
7 a.m.
Okay, mine was supposed to be at 8, so I was up at 4 a.m. You're
So
probably
was
at
I.
similar.
Yeah.
Oh. And then I did it. I
wait for it.
There's the end then.
There it is.
The flight was delayed. We're on the plane. They're like, yeah, there's a mechanical issue. We're going to have to wait while maintenance shows up, and they start doing the thing. They said, you know what, if you'd like to get off, it's been 45 minutes you've been sitting on the plane, you can go ahead and get off. I was sitting in exit row, so I'm thinking, I'm stretched out, I'm just fine, we're going to take off in a little bit. And then they told us, get off the plane. I'm like, and the time changed to say, it's now going to leave at noon instead of 8 a.m.
What?
I know.
Did you get a nap in or anything?
I didn't.
I got a nap in.
You did?
I did.
Well, I got a nap in when I finally got back on the plane at noon.
Okay, fair
So
enough.
where I had built in 8 hours from when I got to Seattle to this show, no, we had 4.
Yeah, right.
Unload everything, go get all my gear, and then come over here and get everything set up. Oh my gosh.
Fun day.
You know what? I think it's about time we give away another
Sounds
t-shirt.
good. Oh, okay.
You want to give away another t-shirt?
Yeah.
Let's do this. We're going to run over here. I'm going to clear out the cash. If you want to win a t-shirt, jump into that chat room. Say something, words, emotes, cheer, and we're going to give away a t-shirt here in just a second.
What kind of t-shirt are we talking about, Jeff?
So this is a .NET t-shirt.
All right, I like
so,
it.
So Dee Dee had a picture of the t-shirt that we're giving away a little bit earlier. So go ahead and drop a comment there into the chat room. We've got a bunch of folks hanging out there. Say something, we'll load this up.
Come on, folks.
Animated Slinky with the cheer. That's one way that you can definitely.
.NET.
It's a .NET t-shirt live from Build. We'll send it out to you. And you could be a big winner.
We got some participants.
We'll have one or two other big giveaways as we finish up the night here. My gosh, I can't believe we're already an hour into the show. Look at all your emotes coming in here. The Clark IO emotes.
I love it. Thank you.
Light bulbs, and what's the middle one? I can't see it. It's all dark.
That's my dog, Bauer.
Bauer. You named your dog after the tool, or the tool is named after your dog?
We'll say it's after the tool. Yes. And my dog is still alive.
Yeah.
And running well. You know, it's not deprecated.
Unlike Bauer.
Unlike Bauer.
the tool.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's going to keep living on.
There we go. Look at all the love for the dog.
Thank you all so much.
All right, let's give away a t-shirt. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Round and round it goes, and we'll give away a .NET t-shirt.
Love it. I love it.
I didn't even check to see if if Dee Dee was still in the list there. Here it goes. So what are you looking forward to this week?
I'm going to be focused in the student section a lot.
Okay.
Just getting to know, one, I'm getting to see a lot of the Imagine Cup participants. I got to mentor a couple of the teams. 2 of the teams from the regions I mentored won. They're going to the World Cup Championship.
Awesome. Alka, congratulations. You just won a t-shirt. There you go.
Yeah.
So you mentored some folks. You're looking forward to the Imagine Cup finals. And all the students here this week is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, so through the mentorship program, it's been amazing to just see them and the passion they have around the projects that they're doing. Really inspiring stuff and meaningful work that they're doing. So it's just been fun. I mean, looking forward to seeing more of that, and that's about it.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Brian.
Thank you for having me, Jeff.
Great to be here.
Bye, everybody.
Clark IO. Make sure you check out his channel. He's another one of the live coders. Click that link just below if you want to learn more about the live coders team. All kinds of great folks that are writing code live here on Twitch, including Instafluff and Clark IO. Oh my gosh, look who our next guest is. Hello. Go ahead, put that on. It goes under the ear like that. Make sure it gets real close to your face. There you go. Just tilt it down a little bit. There you go. And let's turn that on. Go ahead, give me a test.
Test.
There you go. Why don't you introduce yourself so the folks know who you are, because you have something big to share that just happened this week.
Yeah, big news. So my name is Veronika Kolesnikova. I'm from Boston. That's my first time in Seattle.
Yeah.
First time at Build.
First time at Build. And what happened this week?
I got MVP.
MVP! Congratulations, big applause. Oh my gosh. First, and what's your MVP category?
It's AI.
AI, artificial intelligence.
Yes.
And you've been speaking at a number of the events in the Boston area
Yeah.
and teaching about artificial intelligence. What are you looking forward to seeing here at Build this week around AI?
I saw lots of awesome sessions.
Yeah, that are on the schedule.
they're on
all right.
the schedule.
ML.net, you're looking forward to seing a little bit of that?
Yes. I actually haven't looked into that.
Okay.
Because it just went live recently, GA.
GA 1.0 of ML.net.
Yes.
Yeah, that's big.
That's exciting. So I'm trying to learn a little more about that because I was focusing more on cognitive services.
Okay.
So now maybe I'm ready to build my own models with ML.net.
So folks that have watched my show for a while, you know that I normally have a little ticker, a number that's at the bottom of my show, and I actually do sentiment analysis in the chat room as it goes by.
Oh, wow.
And then I put a number up that shows here's the average sentiment over the last minute, along with an arrow that indicates over the last 5 minutes which way is it trending. Finally, I put a smiley face. Here's what the last one was. Was it positive or negative, right? Over 50 or less than.
Yeah.
And what's funny is the folks in the chat room, they'll tell you, they'll play games with it. They'll see the number start to go down, and they'll start saying happy things. Sunshine, unicorns, happiness, and they'll try and get it to go up. So yeah, it's really neat stuff to kind of play with. But what I'm interested to hear your opinion of, we want to build a little bit of an ML.net model. We want to train a model because when you look at the chat room here, look at all the emotes, right? What exactly does, like, Michael Jolly with the heck emote here, right, heck isn't exactly a positive thing, but it's not something that sentiment analysis knows, right? So when we think about that, we need to train a model so it knows how to do emotes. What's involved in training a model?
So it's a little tricky, Machine learning is always a controversial topic.
Certainly.
So whatever you put in there, it will give a specific reaction based on the input data.
So is that where we run into issues with bias?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you need to actually think twice or maybe a couple of times before you put data into a model.
We want to be inclusive in our data. We want to make sure we get all different types.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we saw lots of different bots that just went wild.
Oh my gosh, there was one from Microsoft that started seeing things and saying not the friendliest things.
Yeah. So unfortunately that had happened. So we need to actually process data and make sure that that's the right meaning of the data.
Absolutely. I think Carrie, with all the gritty emotes, I think we need a gritty bot that's just all Flyers, all Philadelphia hockey, very negative towards New York and Columbus, of course. Yeah, that wouldn't. A hockey team mascot as a bot might not be the best idea.
Yeah.
Gosh. So there's a number of sessions here this week. Are you participating as an MVP in any things as part of this event?
No.
Or are you just here as an attendee?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and this is your first build.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot going on here this week, and the lights just went dim.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I think somebody leaned into the dimmer over there. So there's a lot that happens at Build. There's only 6,000 people at this one. I know, only. Right? Ignite has 30,000, which is like crazy. Look at it. Hugo saying no. Come on, Hugo. We like gritty. Too many stream decks plugged in. Turn up the generator. No, gosh. These are my stream decks. This allows me to control the stream here. So I've got sound effects wired in here. We're not really going to be able to hear it off the laptop, even though I have it turned all the way up because of how loud it is. There's so many great folks here. So anyways, as part of Build, right, there's learning areas. There's, of course, the great breakout sessions. Are you going to see the Scots? You're going to want to see the Scots. Hunter and Hanselman.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They're the best.
They are. It's so great. I don't happen to be biased in any way because I work for them. Anyways.
I'm sure they're great bosses, right?
Oh, they're tremendous folks to work for. I wouldn't. They're by far the best folks I've ever worked for. So, but always got to show up early for those sessions. If you're here at Build, make sure you show up early for the Scott session so you can get lined up and get in and get a good seat. So, thanks so much for joining us. This is great. Enjoy your first build. Congratulations on MVP. We'll see you at MVP Summit next year.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah. Thanks so much, Veronika. Great to have you. I'm going to turn off the mic so we can take that off. And I've got another guest getting ready to join us. Look at who this is. Look at who this is. With the Thanos t-shirt that was so mentioned earlier. Wait do you see. It's another one of the live coders. Wait do you see. The one with the red t-shirt? No, not the one with the red shirt. Are the lights tied to sentiment tonight? No, not at all. You had the epicest stream. Yes, the Michael Jolly had a tremendous stream this afternoon with his daughters. Look who it is.
Get the shirt in view first.
The shirt is in view. Look who it is. Sit down. They can't see who you are yet.
Can't see. They can see me. Now they can't see the shirt.
Well, I'll slide over a little so you can get around the laptop there. There you go. Now you can see a little bit.
UI and a snap.
UI and a snap.
We got the Thanos glove going on.
With the Infinity Glove. It's Ed Charbeneau. Ed, great to see
Jeff?
you. Oh my gosh, another one of the live coders. The live coders link down below. Make sure you check it out. And Ed, you talk about, well, first off, you're from Progress Software.
Yep.
UI and a snap. You're referring to Blazor, aren't you?
Of course.
Of course. Now, and the Infinity Gauntlet isn't your glove of choice. You have an emote that has a much better glove.
Yeah, I've got the POW R glove. It's not the Power Glove because we don't want to step on any.
No, we don't want to step on anything there.
Trademarks.
Oh my gosh.
It's the POW R glove. You know, like Signal R and Mediate R.
Yes,
So
of course.
It's
we
the
don't
POW
need.
R glove.
Vowels are so overrated.
I know, right? But yeah, it's a fun little logo. I came up for Blazor for my stream.
Okay.
So if you go on my stream, you'll see the emojis have the same icon. So if you're a subscriber, you get the Blazor Power Gloves.
This is so cool. Now, weren't you talking about at one point putting some gems on that Power Glove?
We may do a special edition Gauntlet Power Glove.
Okay.
So
okay.
It'll be a gold glove. It's actually if you're a subscriber tier 3 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You actually get that. But I don't have any stickers or swag yet.
No.
So I'm waiting for the right time for that one.
Yeah.
Some swag
of course.
with the Infinity Gauntlet version.
And giving out swag, that kind of thing. This isn't your first build.
Oh, absolutely not. This is my fourth build.
Wow. Okay.
Fourth,
okay. Yeah. And what things are you looking forward to this week?
Of course, more Blazor. But
Oh, yeah.
ASP.NET.
Oh yeah.
ASP.NET Core 3 is coming.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard there's some announcements around even what the next version of ASP.NET might be.
There's some chatter, of course.
There's chatter. I don't know what we're allowed to say, so I'll say chatter.
There's chatter about what's happening with ASP.NET 3, what might be happening after that. Write in Code is asking, is that T-shirt available to the public?
This T-shirt is not. It was a special edition.
Limited edition.
For a conference that is near and dear to my heart called Stir Trek.
Yeah, Stir Trek. That's in Columbus, Ohio. Our friend Carrie, there she is.
Yes, Carrie, of course.
She's saying she's glad you're feeling better there.
Yeah. Yep.
Who is that?
I was under the weather during Star Trek, but I managed to give a talk and hang in there for the day. So.
And your talk was about Windows Forms? No.
No, it was about WebAssembly.
WebAssembly, fantastic.
I did talk about WebAssembly proper and some of the tooling around C++. So we have something called, what's the name of it?
LLBL? Is that what you're thinking of?
LLVM and all the other tools in that chain. They allow you to compile existing C# code to WebAssembly.
Yep.
Just talked about that. Rust has the WASM bindgen libraries that allow you to write Rust and compile that to WebAssembly.
Yes.
And then, of course, that leads into Blazor and how all that stuff works as well. So.
Oh, yeah. Very cool. Brave Cobra is asking if my hat is available to the public. This is a Game of Thrones hat. It's Sunday night. I'm going to make a beeline for Game of Thrones at 9 p.m. Pacific time here because last week, damn, such a good episode. I'm thrilled with that. But I don't want to talk about Game of Thrones right now. I want to keep talking about WASM with my friend Ed here. Now, I also understand we've got a stream scheduled tomorrow, I think, to discuss some of the announcements, right?
Yes, we do.
So you're going to be able to catch us if you're at Progress Next. Like I think it was BNAS. Was that BNAS I saw there? Is going to Progress Next. We're going to be broadcasting to those folks from our stream here at Build. It's like both coasts. We've got the two corners of the United States covered: Seattle and Florida. What do you need in between?
Yeah.
And I'm bringing something, one or two things special to celebrate Blazer tomorrow. I'm not going to say anything more, but it's going to be magical. All right?
Magical.
Yes, I need my magical sound effect. I've got a magical sound effect. I do have one.
You have a sound effect for everything, Jeff.
I do. It's here. I swear it is.
I have not quite gotten on the sound effect train yet.
Oh, you gotta get.
I'm building some memes for the show.
Yeah.
So I've got naming things. Have
There
you
you
seen
go.
Naming things yet?
No.
So it's just like Stranger Things.
Oh.
Like the logo fade in, but it's
Yeah.
naming things because naming things is hard.
Naming things is hard. That's kind of like words are hard. I don't have my magic sound effect here. Oh, nuts.
Magical.
I've got the ta-da. Nah, I don't have the magical one with me. I left it at home. Ah, well. So this is a progress party. I can't believe how many folks are here. We saw Brian Clark. We saw Instafluff. We're seeing MVPs. I see the Angstroms are here. Our friends from Sweden.
Oh, they came. Yeah, they were. I was just with them at another party. There's parties everywhere during Build. So.
Oh my gosh.
Progress Party's the best one, of course.
Of course, it's the best.
Why wouldn't it be?
Why wouldn't it be?
Nobody else is live streaming, are they?
No.
There's lots of great
Nobody
parties.
else.
Microsoft MVP party. The two folks that you just
Windows
mentioned.
Insiders.
The Angstroms, they're MVPs. I'm an MVP. So we had an MVP party a few minutes ago, and people are still trickling in and out of that. So we'll
my
probably
gosh.
see folks come and go here as well.
Tremendous. What do you say? Should we give away something a little bit bigger here? Should we? Can we give away a Surface Go?
Surface Go.
What do you say? We give away a Surface Go.
Let's give away a Surface Go.
All right, here
How
we
we gonna do
go.
this?
For our friends out there, if you're in the chat room, I'm going to clear out our list of folks here. If you're in the chat room, words, emotes, something in there that's friendly, and we'll get you in the list here. And you could win a Surface Go from our friends at Progress and Mobilize.net. Hey, anybody in the room here at the party want to win a Surface Go? Anybody want to win a Surface Go?
Oh, now they're coming.
Now they're coming. Get on the Twitch.
Now they're
Drop a mention in the chat room, and you could win a Surface Go. I see a couple more friends popping in here. Oh my gosh, I think I saw Ninja Bunny walk in. I can't believe this. Oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to this.
Have you used the Surface Pro?
I have not used
yet?
the Surface Go. I've got a Surface Pro. I have a Surface Book. I don't have a Surface Go.
I've got the Surface Book too. It's a nice machine.
It is. Very nice machine. I am thrilled with this. Let's see if we can get a couple more folks in here. I know, you like the way I said that? Is that Jigo Kanuka? Yeah, absolutely. Surface Go, not Surface No. Yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh. Yep, Ninja Bunny made it. Look at all the folks here. This is tremendous.
We got a great
I think we're about ready.
audience stream. We got about 50 people here live too in this room.
Yeah,
Probably
just
another
in this
100
room.
in the other room.
At least. Kim Philpotts is rating us. Welcome, Raiders. It's so good to see you. My name is Jeff Fritz. I'm joined by Ed Charbeneau, two other members of the Live Coders team, just like Kim. And we're here for a code party. What? Who? I didn't give anything away yet.
Sorry, I got excited for Jigo because he's mobile.
He's saying hello to us.
We'll say hi to Jigo.
We'll say hello to Jigo. Wow. All right. That's a delay.
Do we have a bunch of our frequent guests? Like
We have a number of frequent guests here.
Janescu, is he out there?
I thought I saw Janescu a little bit. Yeah, of course. Talk to Me Gooseman's here. Talk to Me Gooseman just got an MVP.
Oh, nice. Congratulations.
Very cool. It is completely crazy in here. The room is taking over. It is insane. I think it's about time to give away that Surface Go. What do you say? So good to see all the Raiders. Thanks so much for joining us. Ready? Let's kick this off. Here we go. I love the interaction. I love being able to share some of this with our friends, with our loyal viewers that are hanging out there in the chat room. Tim Corey's here. Good to see you, Tim. Skull Crusher for life. Oh yeah. Joining us, and around it goes. Who's it gonna be? I love giving away the big prizes. It is so much fun. Yeah, oh yeah, Ninja Bunny's listening on delay. Who is it? Jigo! Where'd Ninja Bunny go? She just left. And Jigo won the Surface Go. Jigo Kanuko. Just won. It crashed. Oh no, the video crashed. Oh my gosh. The network dumped. Let's see if it comes back. There it goes. Now it's coming back. Here comes Jigo 1. Good to see you, Tim. There we go. Our friend Dee Dee Walsh will reach out and connect so that you can claim your Surface Go. This is tremendous. I'm looking around at all the great folks that are here. Thanks so much for joining us, Ed. This has been great.
Much. We'll definitely be talking again.
Oh, yeah. You'll see us tomorrow right back here. Yes! Why don't you get on? Why don't you head over here? Let me cut that out. Thanks so much. So, why don't we have... Come on over. Come on over. We got to do this. This is so cool. Oh, my gosh. Here she is. Let's go ahead and put on the headset. It goes underneath. No, you have it upside down. John, you have it upside down. It's upside down, I think. There you go. There we go. You got it?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh my gosh. Turn that back on. Give me a quick test.
Check.
Yeah, we're good.
That's cool. That thing's cool.
Oh yeah. It's the
fancy.
Ninja Bunny 9000.
Nice to meet
Good
you
to
in
see
person.
you in person. Oh my gosh. We brought Python into the channel. Look at this.
Stand back.
So for those of you that don't know, you can check out Ninja Bunny 9000. She's another one of the live coders. Click on that live coders link below and you can find her channel along with all the other great folks. And you like to code Python on Twitch.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Which is ironic because I do like C++ and embedded C at work, so it's a bit of
so you shake it up in the evening.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I ban semicolons for the evenings, basically. And curly braces make me cry half the time.
Come on. Who doesn't love a good curly brace?
It's so weird going back and forth because, like, you know, like there's some level of habituation to like coding.
Oh yeah.
So I think like Jack gets a real big kick out of whenever I just drop in a semicolon or leave in a dollar sign. That didn't happen.
A dollar sign? Why would anybody do that?
No, we didn't waste 2 days troubleshooting something because no, that didn't happen.
No.
Yeah, I was borrowing some code from a JavaScript example of a library that was, I guess, someone ported or extended it in Python, and there was a dollar sign in the API call, and I didn't see it for 2 days.
Oh my gosh.
There's a really good clip out there of me just screaming through my eyes, like when I realized that existed. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Whoever goes between like multiple languages throughout the day like that there's a special level of savant for that.
There is. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
As a .NET web developer, when I'm writing ASP.NET Core and then I need to switch into JavaScript mode, I'm always looking at my JavaScript and thinking, wait a sec, is this really C#? Is it JavaScript?
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be weird. Yeah.
Oh, because I've got curly braces and semicolons.
Yeah, they're all C-based. So like, oh, that's weird. I think that's why I've been enjoying Python though, is that it is so different. Like, and I got hair in my mouth. That's cool.
Come on.
I'm a graceful butterfly.
Yes. We can fix this.
So. An example, when I wanted to learn like a foreign language, like just spoken language, right? And I was like, I'll learn something Germanic because that's easy because we speak a Germanic language.
Sure.
Cool. Well, that turned into a memory game. That's like, or like a translation game. Like it wasn't like, I feel like maybe there's like a compartment in your brain that wants to just compare stuff, but something happens when you stop being able to compare and you're learning like a whole new system that your brain can kind of accommodate that. And I feel like I've seen a lot of people do this with Python too, where they like are like, well, some of them are like really hesitant to Python at first too, because they're like, this is weird, where's my curly braces, I can't tell, whatever. But I think it's different enough that like you can sit back and look at it differently.
Okay.
And also maybe apply it differently. Like the stuff that I do in Python is so different than the stuff that I do in C. And I've heard that from a lot of people. Like, it's different enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and I found that using Jupyter Notebooks as my learning vehicle, right? I can download somebody else's notebook. I can open it up, look in there, and tinker with some code. See an immediate response, and there's no danger to a broken application.
Exactly. It's really like encapsulated and functional and like tweakable. Yeah, Jupyter Notebooks is great. Shout out to Corey Schaefer. I don't know if you've seen him on YouTube.
Okay.
He's like my #1 referenced go-to YouTuber if anyone wants to look into getting into Python. But he promotes, I think it's him and another one too. And I'm totally brain dead now. I'm gonna feel really bad if I don't remember this by the end of the time. But they both use Jupyter Notebooks.
Okay.
That was my like introduction to it, and it's used a lot academically too, which is really cool. I was like, so you can like look up academic white papers and documents and be like, how did you do that?
And it's Jupyter Notebooks, it's Python.
So cool.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Now, you do a lot of Python with Visual Studio Code.
Yes.
Right? Not Vim or Emacs, right?
Those are cursed words. I'm just kidding.
Shift Z, get me out of here, and it doesn't work in Emacs.
I love using keyboards, but I think it's just I didn't go into it with them, that it's just, it breaks my brain a little bit.
And Visual Studio Code, you're really enjoying the things that the team's brought to you in there?
I love it. It's okay. So my pitch through VS Code is, it does get asked like quite a bit in chat. I think a little less now that people are more used, that people know what it is, because for a while people are like, what are you using? It's not Atom. It's not Sublime. What is it?
And what gets me is when people first see IntelliSense in there, the type ahead, and it's suggesting things for you. They're like,
and it's really snappy. Yes. The thing is, so when I run it on stream, I actually have to disable GPU acceleration.
Oh, really?
Because OBS does this thing where like it will with Chrome, where it just blacks out the entire window capture. So it actually runs faster. Not when I'm not streaming. It's super responsive. And my pitch for it is that when you get it, it's really minimal and it's extensible. So like over time, you build this like really custom environment that's really comfortable for you, and it doesn't have to be anything more.
No.
If you want it to, you can. Like, you can be, but
you can stick with just the base compilers that are living in there. I love having a debugger.
Oh gosh, I can debug embedded code. I can do Arduino and do debugging on SAMD devices.
And some
really
of the folks
cool.
here on my channel, you're used to seeing me now. I'm using Visual Studio Code with .NET Core,
awesome.
but Python debugging and JavaScript debugging, amazing.
It's so funny because I'm so not used to having that I forget it's there.
Yeah.
But and then there's shortcut keys for everything, and you can map everything, all the configurations like JSON based. So like you can even set macros to just like write over your JSON file and do fun stuff with it. Or have your chat mess up your configuration.
Right. Our friend Brian Clark does a little bit of that.
Yeah, I started doing that too, and that was an experiment.
Have you tried live share with Visual Studio Code?
Yes, I tried it early on.
Okay.
From what I understand, the only problem that I had with it has been worked out, but like my actually coincidentally Jigo Kanikiu.
Yes.
He's my pair programmer. We're program buddies. And him and I used it on a project, and we were like, this is really, really, really awesome. This is really cool. So I was actually talking with Jigo about setting it up to do on streams, which I haven't done yet. Yeah. But a lot of the live coders are doing that now.
Oh, yes.
And I'm really inspired by that. Like,
very cool.
Yeah, that's man. That's
I'm at this crossroads where it's, do I open up live share and let all the viewers that can jump in write code at the same time, or do I make it read-only so you can get in, you can see what's going on, be able to look at the code, do some IntelliSense, and understand what I'm talking about? Where when I give a workshop live at a conference, I want everybody to have read-write access so they can get in and say, well, I tried this.
Yeah.
But on stream,
it could be chaos.
It might be.
It's illegal in 9 countries.
It's illegal in 9 countries. At least 9. So and Jigo won our last giveaway.
That's so crazy.
So crazy.
Yeah,
Can you believe it?
I was listening. I don't know if y'all caught me yelling. I was just losing my stuff. I had just walked in, and I had been listening to the stream on delay on my phone.
Okay.
And then I was trying to listen to you at the same time, and I heard go giveaway. I'm on the chat, and I'm assuming there's a delay, and then I hear out of nowhere, Jigo Kuniku, and I'm like, Jigo won! No, you were just like saying hi to him in chat.
Yes!
Right? So I'm like, okay, this is embarrassing, this is awkward. I go to the next room to check on the next room. So Instafluff's like, you should go check out, there's a whole nother room here. And then I'm talking to someone, and I hear Jigo Kuniku, and I look at the chat, and it's everyone spamming Jigo, and I'm like, so I ran back in here. That is so unreal.
Oh yeah,
that is so unreal.
So I gotta call out here to one of our new live coders, Codephobia, in the chat room is saying live share plus squad mode will be the GOAT, the greatest of all time.
God.
So all right, check this out. Here's what I'm planning. We're gonna do this on Mother's Day. All right, we're gonna do a live .NET Core 3 update of a .NET application. All right, so we're gonna go from Windows Forms.
Yeah.
So very Windows application. We're going to bring on our friend Fierce Kittens. She does sewing in the evenings, but she's a coder during the day working in WPF. But she's going to do a live coding workshop with us, squad streamed, because we're both partners.
That's awesome.
Live share into both, and we're going to update GIFBot to .NET Core 3.0.
Dude, I used GIFBot so much when I
You
first
like
started
it?
streaming. Is Fierce Kittens here?
Is she here?
Yeah.
No, she's not here.
Okay,
No.
okay,
She's back home in Texas. No.
I was...
Much praise to
so much.
Can somebody clip Ninja Bunny praising our friend Fierce Kittens? Absolutely.
So, chat, Ninja Bunny chat, if you're out there, GIFBot. Early on, oh man, we had so much fun.
Yeah?
That helped shape so much of the character of my community. Just the nonsense gifs and silly fun interactions.
She did a whole stream today raising money for St. Jude, and we're going to be doing our Mother's Day stream for St. Jude.
Yeah.
And she was smashing cupcakes in her face. Pac-Man Jr., thanks so much for that resub. 13 months. What? That is amazing. You are completely worthy, my friend. Thank you so much for that. And we'll make another donation to veterans who code.
Man,
oh my gosh,
that's
yes.
so cool. Yeah.
We should try and if she's out celebrating her birthday today, otherwise we'd try and Beetlejuice her in here.
Yeah.
Get her into the chat room. Yes.
Well, a formal thank you. I appreciate it. I probably used it for a year.
Oh,
straight.
It's so good.
Yeah. Got so many ideas. It actually led to me starting the the Python bot project.
Yeah.
Led to me learning Python, which led to me going deep into Python.
Oh my gosh.
There's some butterfly effects stuff happening.
Yeah,
That is so crazy. When you said the name, and I was like, why is that so familiar? Yeah.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Oh, so cool. Well, I think, looking at the time, Didi, we're about at the end of our time together for this one. Do we want to what? So what do you say we give away one more T-shirt and we'll call it a night?
If Jigo wins, I'm just going to
If Jigo wins, well, can I tell you something? You might not know this. Mm-hmm. This might come as a surprise, but
I drink and I know things.
I drink and I know things. I do.
Yeah.
I haven't had any drinks yet, but Game of Thrones is starting soon, and I will be drinking and hopefully learning things. Yeah, you don't need to shush. You can win a T-shirt. So let's set up. I'm going to use the Lash tools here. Let's clear out the chat room. Drop some words, some emotes, whatever you like there in the chat room, so long as it doesn't get moderated. And you could win a .NET T-shirt thanks to our friends from Mobilize.net and Progress Software. I know you're not attending Build this week, are you?
No, unfortunately.
But is there anything that you're looking to hear about Visual Studio Code this week? Anything that, I mean, as somebody outside who's using the tools that you're looking forward to hearing?
I mean, I would love to hear from the developers what they're, I mean, is there an end game? Where's this going? Because to me, it's really interesting because their focus is on doing something minimal, but they've also provided an environment for so much extensibility
for growth, right? And we're standing on shoulders of giants,
and
right?
It runs really smoothly. I've had one bug, but we have something called the Bashy backup. It's fine. I've had one bug.
Okay.
That's it.
No more bugs.
No more bugs. No, it runs really well.
Should we grab the Visual Studio Code this week? The Visual Studio Code team I'm talking to tomorrow. Should we tell them Ninja Bunny needs this?
I would love to. I am a huge fan. And anyone that goes on my channel knows I'm an absolute huge fan of VS Code. I kind of joke that I have a fear of buttons on UIs.
I've got plenty of buttons
I know.
here.
No, I want tangible buttons. I want to
Yes.
Can I push
I have
one?
my Stream Decks.
Can I push a button? Oh man, there's so many. They have cute little faces. Oh.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, that's People Know Me.
People know me.
There we go. People know you.
Good.
Absolutely.
Good.
And
You can do it!
you can press any button you like.
Picard, we need this.
Make it so.
Make it so. Of
Make
course.
it so. Yes.
Picard's line.
But
buttons,
yeah, I mean,
buttons everywhere.
I'd
Yes.
love to hear where that's going, and
Okay.
also too, like, I mean, how I can help. If there's any way, like, I mean, I love the
That
Xcode.
is, and you're actually speaking towards that tectonic shift at Microsoft where Visual Studio Code is completely open source.
Yeah.
You can get it, download it, make changes, and deploy your own version.
It's
That's
so,
unheard of.
It's so meta.
5 years ago. It is.
Yeah, it's amazing.
All right, what do you say we give away that T-shirt? Here we go.
T-shirt time.
Let's give it away. Round and round it's gonna go. Pac-Man Jr. says, "I love code. Buttons are the bomb." From is that Emmett 66? Airport security, they love.
But you use
Stream
them
Decks.
key bindings, don't you?
So, airport security always stops me when they see the
yeah.
Stream Decks. They're like, "What is that?"
That's so funny. They've stopped me for the weirdest stuff.
Beanaz! Congratulations!
Big
You
up,
just won a
Beanaz.
T-shirt from our friends at Progress Software and Mobilize.net. Very cool.
Y'all can't see it, but they're putting on a swanky event. It is swanky.
Very swanky. Thank you so much to all our friends out there. That's all the time I have for tonight.
Oh,
Thank
I'm
you
so
very
glad
much
I made
for
it
joining
by.
me.
Yeah, likewise.
And I'm going to put on that funky music. You can join me tomorrow. The schedule is just below me here. I'm going to be broadcasting again from Build tomorrow. We're going to be live from Progress's booth on the floor. We're going to be talking to Ed Charbeneau about all the great announcements that have been going on during the event. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Thank you for tuning into the Code Party, and we'll see you throughout the week right here on my channel. Take care, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Sweet bookie.
Oh, yeah, we can boogie.
Boogie. Cool.